Hello, I'm Daunielle and I'm a teaching artist at Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park. In this set of videos, I'm going to be exploring the elements of playwriting with you. Today, we will be talking about character creation. When developing a play, you also have to think about the characters in that play. Who are they? What do they want? What do they need? What do they care about? Character creation is the process of making your characters as realistic as possible. It helps paint an exact picture of the character you are writing about. Think about all of the elements that make up their life and how that affects who they are as a person. When creating characters, we want to think of more than what a character looks like on the outside, which can be affected by internal circumstances as well as the world in which they live. We also want to think about what's going on inside of their minds and inside of their hearts. This is when you get to make decisions about their likes and dislikes. Where are they from? How old are they? What are their hobbies? Do they have a job? If so, what is it? Is it what they really want to be doing? This is also when you can decide what your character wants. What are their needs and obstacles? An obstacle is something that is holding the character back or keeping the character from getting what they want or what they need. As you're developing your character, here are some of the things to remember as you're writing out all of the details about them, which then lead to monologues and leads to how you're writing them in dialogue. Remember to be as specific as possible. Some example questions to ask yourself about your character could be, what is my character's favorite color? Do they like one color? Do they like two colors? What makes them happy? Who is in their family? What does their family look like? Also, remember to identify what your character wants or needs. So that's their objective. What are they trying to get? What do they have to have for happiness or to achieve their goal? And what is stopping them from getting what they want or need or whatever their goal is? What are those obstacles? For example, if your character wants a new video game and their objective is to get that video game, if their mom says they can't get it, and that means that their obstacle is their mom saying no or the lack of money. They need their mom to say yes because they need their mom to pay for it, or even if they have their own money, their mom might have a no video game policy at home. So their mom, her response, her reaction, and her rules are the obstacle for that character to get what they want. Before we create our character, let's do a mental brainstorm. So close your eyes and let's imagine what your character looks like. Are your eyes closed? Okay, so think, what color hair do they have? What color are their eyes? Are they tall or are they short? Or are they medium height? Do they walk fast or do they walk slow? Now let's think about some of the things that they are feeling. Are they happy or sad? Why? What causes the happiness or the sadness? Are they energetic or tired? What is something that this character wants? What would make them happy? What would make them feel fulfilled? What is getting in the way of that character getting what they want? I'll give you 30 seconds to start speaking out loud. Go. It doesn't matter. Just don't stop. Keep thinking. Don't judge your ideas. What does their bedroom look like? You've got about 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Great! When you're done, ask yourself some questions. Can you picture your character? Can you see them in your mind? Could you describe your character in 3 words? What would those 3 words be? Does your character have a clear objective and an obstacle, like wanting a video game and mom saying no? Now it's your turn to create your character. You can use the character creation worksheet that is in our packet of materials on our website that you can download and print. Start by picturing a character. Pick a name for this character. How old are they? Where do they live? What are their friends like? Then write 3 words that describe them. Make them active words. Then decide where your character is from. Confirm how old they are. What are they good at? What are their hobbies? What's their favorite subject at school? What is the thing they love the most? What do they hate the most? What is something that your character always does? It can be little tics and idiosyncrasies, like always pushing their hair behind their ear, all the way to behavior that they do. They get into trouble a lot. They're always kind to someone. They always open the door for their mom or their grandma or a family member. Once you have a good idea of who they are, figure out what their objective is and what they want the most. And what is their biggest obstacle to get that thing? When an obstacle is keeping a character from getting what they want, that affects everything that you write for them in terms of monologues and dialogue and how they interact with other people in their world. Lastly, write down any other additional information about them. When you're done, ask yourself these questions. Can you envision who this character is? Do you feel like you would be able to answer questions about what this character likes and dislikes? Who their friends would be? What their family members are like? What they're afraid of? Did you know what this character wants and what is getting in the way of what they want? What would they do? What would they be willing to do to get that thing that they want more than anything? When you're happy with your character, draw a picture of them and be as detail specific as you can. Now if you have started your character creation, which will inform all of the things that you're going to write in your play. Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you had fun, happy writing, and we will see you next time.